What's good, yeah. So I was just thinking, uh, you got like half to three quarters. No, I'd say half the world, half the U.S. at least. That my apologies, but that are against weed, and then you got half that smoke weed legally. So you got half the world smoking weed legally that they can buy at head shops anywhere. And then you got the other half of the world believing that it's illegal and all this good jazz. It's the federal versus the state, and then the informed versus the ill informed. And then it goes into religious doctrines, which is insane because weed is literally a plant that heals people, you know? And so that blows my mind that people in religious sects like Christianity, for some reason, doesn't like weed. It doesn't say anywhere in the Bible to not get high. Uh, I mean, Jesus drank wine. It says don't enter substances that are harmful, but weed is actually not harmful by current scientific methods. And sugar is actually way more harmful than weed. And just about everybody that's against weed eats sugar. Alcohol is way worse than weed. And majority of people that are against weed drink alcohol. Tobacco is not, I mean, it's about the same. It's actually probably worse than weed, yeah. But this is a straight tobacco joint, not a cigarette with a filter that is poisoned with chemicals. So it's a little bit better than a cigarette. It's just straight leaf tobacco. You know, big difference. Big Pharma hadn't gotten its hands on it yet. You know, FDA, stupid FDA, taking bribes to poison everybody. But that's all right because RFK and Trump and Hegseth and all the good people in the administration, Vance, JD Vance, yeah, yeah. Then we got to get into, dang, can't remember any names at the moment. Of course, Caroline Levitt. And then it goes to, what is her name? Pam Bondi. I don't know. I can't remember them all right now. But they're actually doing stuff to get people back to sanity. I made a joke, and I'm sure it wasn't just me that made this joke, that the whole world is a psych ward. Or they were turning it into a psych ward at least. It started out as a prison, then they thought psych ward would be more fun. So then they decided to turn all the slaves into psych ward patients because they're easier to control. And they have no rights. They literally have no rights. Once you get locked in one of those buildings, you have no rights anymore. You're locked in a cage. It's prison, but they force medication on you, and they do have decent food. Well, some of them, not all of them, but some of them. I've been to like 5, 6, 7 different ones, and yeah, not not for logical reasons. According to the paperwork, I'm a violent murderer or something. I don't know. But I've actually never done any harm to anybody, sexual or otherwise. Um, the worst I've done is crashed my car because I was drunk when I was 17. That's the worst I've done, and I'm 40 now. So, you know, I think I grew up a little bit in the past 30 years, you know? But yeah, people change in a year. A lot's changed for me in a year. The past 4 years have been very interesting. But I forgot where I was going with that. So I'll leave you within human trafficking and everything will be alright. Alright, love you.